Howdy, I'm Singin, Swingin George, and I'm going to play a little music for y'all. A little song to start off with called There Goes My Everything. I hear footsteps slowly walking as they gently walk across the lonely floor, and a voice is softly saying, "Darling, this will be goodbye forevermore." There goes my reason for living. Oh, there goes just one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. Yes, there goes my everything. As my memory, it turns back the pages, I can see the happy years we had before, and the love that kept this old heart beating. It has been shattered by the closing of the door. There goes my reason for living. Oh, there goes just one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. Yes, there goes my everything. There goes my only possession. Yes, there goes my everything. My compliments to the camera lady. I'd like to dedicate this song to the late Keith Whitley. I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in my life, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, let your memory die. When you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. But I'm hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let it be me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Just a quick little thanks to Wally and Coral, who are fantastic people, for setting this video up for me. And I want to do a little fiddling right now. A little tune, it's one of my favorites, Bear Creek. Here we go now. Get going now. Now I want to take you all down to New Orleans and fight the Battle of New Orleans. I took a little trip down to Colonel Jackson to the mighty Mississippi. Took a little bacon and I took a little beans, and we fought the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Our guns and the British kept coming. It wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more, they began to run in down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Until the barrel melted down, and we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. Filled his head with cannonballs, powdered his behind, but when we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind. Well, we fired our guns and the British kept coming. Wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more, they began to run in down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. taken by surprise. If we didn't fire our muskets till we looked them in the eyes. We held our fire till we seen their faces well. Then we opened up the squirrel guns and really give them well. Load our guns in the British chemical. Wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fire was slow, they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, don't go away, folks. See, I gotta put a little bit of rosin on this here bow. See, Singin George, you know, people started calling him Crazy George till he regained his title and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put this in first, second, and hopefully third gear. The old Orange Blossom Special. Woo-wee, hot dog. That was first gear. Second gear. I had to pause in the middle there because it slipped off my neck. What the heck?
You're still on TV.
Oh, I sure am, ain't I? Or aren't I? Sorry, Mom.
So I recut.
The only thing that's missing is a few chickens for this next song. The chicken reel song. Let me see here. Should we whip one more on them? This is a little bit of Raggedy Ann. walk away. Leave with my blessing. Once in a while, let me hear from you. If we never meet again before my life is over, I'll leave this world loving you. You can take everything but my memories, for they're good ones and they'll see me through. If we never meet again, I love you forever, and I'll leave this world loving you. You were mine for a time, and I'm thankful. Oh, but life would be so lonesome without you. If we never meet again this side of heaven, I'll leave this world loving you. I will leave this world loving you. I'd like to do a tribute to the king, Elvis Presley, king of rock and roll, that is. So, maestro. The county jail, down was it, the joint began to wail. The bass jumping, joint began to swing. It's knocked out, jailbird single, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell belong. They kept dancing to the jail, let's rock. There's Spotty Murphy sitting on the saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Drummer boy from Illinois, crash, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell belong. They kept dancing to a jail on the rock. Number 47 said number 3. You're the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure will be delighted with your company. Come on, do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell belong. They kept on dancing to a jail on the rock. Sad was sitting on a block of stone, sitting in the corner weeping all alone. Nobody said, nobody, don't you be no square. You can't find a partner, use a wooden chair. But let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block, they kept dancing to a jail on the rock. For heaven's sake, oh God, look and try to make a break. If he looks at Muggy and he said, snitch, snitch, I wanna stick around while I get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block, they kept dancing to a jail on the rock. They was dancing to a jail on the rock. They kept on dancing to a jail on the rock. They kept on dancing to a jail on the rock. They kept on dancing to a jail on the rock. They was dancing to a jail on the rock. That's right, dancing to a jail on the rock. Boy, that one got me loosened up. Don't be cruel, baby. You know I can't be found. I'm a sitting home all alone. If you can come around, please use telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, baby, if I made you mad, or was there something that I might have said? Well, please forget my past. You know the future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. The love, baby, it's still you I'm thinking. Don't you stop thinking of me. Don't make me feel this way. Come on over here and love me, baby. You know I want you to stay. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I want no other love, baby, it's still you I'm thinking. Let's walk up to the preacher and let us say I do. Well, then you know you have me, baby, you know I have you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, but baby, it's still you I'm thinking. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, but baby, it's still you I'm thinking. Okay, now I'd like to do a little bit of hound dog blues. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're just barking all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're just barking all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're just barking all the time. You ain't to nothing but a hound dog. You're just barking all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. They said you was high class. Well, baby, that was just a lie. Honey, they said that you was high class. But honey, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. Woo! You ain't never caught a hound dog in your life, baby. Or a rabbit either. Woo! Yeah. All right. Yeah, they said you was high class, baby, but you know that was just a lie. 'Cause you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Hound dog, honey, woo, barking all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, just barking all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. Said you was high class, but honey, that was a lie. Said you was high class. Well, baby, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Woo! I'd like to thank Coral and Wally, my good friends. Thank you very much. Ain't no friend of mine. Yeah. Okay. Action, camera. Don't you know that I'm all shook up now? Bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting light as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind, 'cause I'm a little mixed up, baby, but I feel fine when I meet the girl that I love the best. You know my heart will be so it scares me to death that she touches my hand. What a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. My tongue gets tied when I try to speak. My insides are shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this heart of mine, and as I have that girl I love so fine, as she touches my hand, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. I said yeah, yeah, I said yeah, yeah. You know I'm all shook up. Yeah. This is a little song I wrote called The Popcorn Song. Well, I was passing by the popcorn store, and it was right here in my hometown. So I walked in to get a bunch and was amazed at what I'd found. They had a watermelon, cinnamon, lemon and lime, apple, caramel and cherry divine, banana, butterscotch and chocolate and peach. They had spearmint, pistacho and licorice. They had strawberry, orange and New York rye, rainbow, root beer, sour cream and chives, and peanut butter, mocha, raspberry and fudge. Said coconut or walnut, you be the judge. Well, I asked the guy behind the counter, I said, where's the buttered popcorn? And it seems like all the customers turned their heads at once. I could have sworn. Did you say buttered popcorn? He said with a grin. I said, yeah, with a little salt. Is that a sin? People been munching since time began, from everything to tree bark to country spam. But the snack of all snacks that's ever been born, long before Orville Redenbacher, people popcorn. They had a watermelon, cinnamon, a lemon and lime, apple, caramel and cherry divine, banana, butterscotch and chocolate and peach. They had spearmint, pistacho and licorice. They had a strawberry, orange and New York rye, rainbow, root beer, sour cream and chives, and peanut butter, mocha, raspberry and fudge. They had coconut or walnut, you be the judge. And I looked at him and I said, hey man, don't you know that I just wanted some buttered popcorn? This is a song that was written in the early, very early 1900s, but I think it's kind of a catchy melody. It's called In the Good Old Summertime. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, strolling through the shady lanes with your baby mine. And she holds yours, and that's a very good sign that she's your Tootsie Wootsie in the good old summertime. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, the shady lanes with your baby mine, and you hold her hand and she holds yours. That's a very good sign that she's your Tootsie Wootsie in the good old summertime. This is a little tune called Stumpy Joe. Way down in Mississippi, don't care where you are, there's a one-legged darky, no near and far. His old guitar picking puts a tingle in your feet. The Stumpy Joe's rhythm has never been beat. When this old darky starts a thumping on his old guitar, people gather round him at an old sandbar, and then they really jump in, or really hopple bucking when Stumpy Joe is thumping on his old guitar. Way down on the levee, where no one's heart is heavy and the cane grows tall, that's where you say you all, the rhythm's calling me. Where the living is easy, possum's kinda greasy, but the lovin's up to par. That's when you get your gal to dancing, then you start romancing. Stumpy Joe is thumping on his old guitar. Oh, Stumpy Joe is thumping on his old guitar. Yeah. All of my rowdy friends have settled down, and they all seem to be into laid-back songs. 'Cause nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. You see, everybody just wants to go back home. Well, I myself have seen my wilder days, and I have seen my name at the top of the page. And I need to find a friend just to run around. And nobody wants to get high on the town. And all of my rowdy friends, they've settled down. Well, I think I've proved what my daddy meant when he sang about a lost highway. And old George Jones, I'm glad to see you're finally getting straight. And Waylon's staying home and he's loving Jesse more these days. But nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. And all of my rowdy friends, they've settled down. And them hangovers, they hurt more than they used to. And cornbread and iced tea have took the place of pills and 90 proof. And it seems like none of us do things quite like we used to do. But nobody wants to get high on the town. And all of my rowdy friends have settled down. And I think I knew what my father meant when he sang about a lost highway. And Johnny Cash don't act like he did back in '68. And Chrissy is a movie star, and he's moved on to LA. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. And all of my rowdy friends have settled down. Yeah, me and my rowdy friends, we done rowdied on down. This is a song by Slim Whitman. I'll take Kathleen, across the ocean wide and wide, to where your heart has ever been. Since first you were my bonny bride, the roses all have left your cheek, and I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is sad when you speak, and tears, they dim your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. Now the end is near, and I must face the final curtain. My friends, I'll see it clear, and I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, and I've traveled each and every byway. Oh, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. Oh, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and I did it my way. I've loved, and I've laughed, and I've cried. I've had my fill and my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, well, I find it all so amusing. think that I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then his love to say the things that he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows that I took the blows and did it my way. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. We were strangers in the night, two lonely people. We were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know that love was just a glance away, a warm, embracing glance away. 3 cents that night, then together, lovers at first sight. Love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Love was just a glance away, a warm, embracing glance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight. In love forever, it turned out so right, for strangers in the night. For strangers in the night. Start spreading the news. I believe in today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill. town blues are melting away, and I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap, cream of the crop, yes, at the top of the heap, baby. These little town blues are melting away, but I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Thank you very much, Coral and Wally.
Hey, if you